Oh, mercy. How do you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I've got one I just found. The SweetWater IPA came in a mix pack. The camera's having a nervous condition. We'll keep going until it turns off on me, man. So, anyways, 6.3%. They don't give me IBUs. They say this Mammoth India Pale Ale is loaded with intense hop character and subjected to an extensive dry hopping process. Our IPA is unfiltered, leaving all the natural. See, look at this. This is pretty well clear. So, to tell you, an unfiltered IPA doesn't have to look like you just passed a kidney stone, no matter what some trendy breweries want to tell you. Our IPA is unfiltered, leaving all the natural flavors intact. 6.3%. Grains of two-row Munich wheat, 70/80. Hops are Chinook, Cascade, Columbus, finished with Simcoe and U.S. Golding. So there you go. So the aromas are both citrus and herbal. You're going to get the, I mean, it's an IPA, man. I'm not giving you anything new. Again, I know it's going to sound like a broken record, but yeah, you're going to get some grapefruit. You're going to get some orange or tangerine. See what the can says here. What I just read from the website. So nothing new there. You're going to get you're going to get some pine notes or juniper-like notes or other herbals that you might interpret. I mean, if you watch nothing but myself or anybody doing IPA videos, we're pretty much going to all tell you about the same damn thing, man. Certain hops will give you certain flavors. If you're looking at only those styles, yeah, you're going to hear me say grapefruit and tangerine a whole lot. The difference is, it's not the flavors, right? A lot of these beers will possess similar flavors. It's how they're put together. That's what makes a good one different from one that's not as good. Is the ones that are put together well. They're all going to feature a lot of the same hops, a lot of the same grain bills. It's just how it's done is really the difference. This one feels maltier than some I've had recently. Especially, I mean, I had their hash session IPA, and I had the uh, grass monkey, a wheat ale with a lemongrass, and they use lemon drop hops. And I've got this that really is more balanced. Although it's bigger beer, but it doesn't feel as hoppy as those two because the body's heavier. So there you go. I don't think it's overly malty though. You might feel some stone fruit in the middle. You may get some peach and or apricot in there. Been relatively happy with this mix pack, man. I mean, it was about 17 for the 12 pack, which breaks it down to 8.50 a 6 pack, which is rather reasonable for craft beer these days. Especially when you have some brands that think they ought to charge $14 for an IPA, which seems rather ridiculous to me. No matter how damn trendy it is at any given moment, I'm going to find one of equal quality for less money. Now, whether you prefer the flavor of that $15 IPA or not, I mean that's a different topic. But if we're talking quality, my $9 IPA is every bit the quality of that one you just spent 15 for. Yeah, the flavors are put together here. Well, I got to tell you though, I mean, as far as beer preferences, yeah, I mean it's a decent IPA. I don't see one. I don't see it as one that I would buy repeatedly. And I will admit on the hash session and the grass monkey, those are beers I could really see myself buying on a regular basis. This one, there are other IPAs that really work for my particular taste buds, but it's not to say that it's a bad IPA. I mean, it's certainly put together fine. It just maybe not what I'm looking for on a regular basis. It is fine in this 12 pack. I'm going to drink all of them. They're not going to get wasted. They're not going to go to a drain board because they are a quality IPA. And I think that's the difference. I think that's the point that a lot of folks miss is just because something may not be in your wheelhouse doesn't mean it's done badly. And that's what you need to be. If you're going to call yourself a beer reviewer, you need to learn how to interpret. You need to learn how to interpret what's off. If it doesn't have any, I don't think there's anything off about this. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's not flawed in any way. It's just not necessarily what I'm looking for. And beer reviewers need to be able to put that together rather than tell me, oh, this is a bad IPA, I don't like it. Tell me why you don't like it, and tell me why it's flawed. Now, if you just say the flavors don't work for you, that's fine. But if you're going to tell me it's bad, you need to tell me why, or you need to shut the hell up. How about that? Anyways, hey, I'm John Beer Whisperer. Prolific beer drinker. Purveyor of Wisdom. Yeah, baby. And all around good guy. Drink on and drink well.